have you been? I'm searching all alone, facing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping yet. A real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter. Hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask. Leave it in the dark. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, it's where I find an empty glass, reflecting the sad truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need the rest. I'm a shapeshifter. Hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, a place to hide.
Hey everyone, how's it going? We are back with Persona. Yeah, just finished the shield palace and we just have to kill some time. What was I doing here? Do I want to buy bread? Probably.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah, 11,000. Yeah, I'm not buying bread like before. Yeah, that on Friday. Okay. Hoodies. Oh, Ryuji, right. What are we doing today? I think we actually, yeah, we have to hang out with Ryujers. No, wait, do I have a chariot? I do have chariot. Oh, I forgot I had that guy. Yeah, okay. Okay, sure. Let's just go hang out with him. Nope. I'm gonna go train. I'm gonna go train. You wanna join in? I'll probably end up going easy on myself if I do it alone. Anyways, I'd probably be the most efficient. It'll probably be the most efficient if we train together. How about it? We come closer. Yeah. Okay. Hang out with him. Alright, let's do some intense training today. go change and meet me behind the gym. I did, yeah, I did buy the lottery ticket. Damn it, I want to move better, but I just can't. I was training for nationals back in the day, but now I totally suck balls. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Whoa!
Nakaka Takeshi. Running, huh? I saw you from the window. What, you're gonna try to come crawling back to the track team? Huh? Hell no. Speaking of which, this was your secret training spot, wasn't it? Well, it's our spot now. You know, us, the former track team. We don't even have a locker room anymore, thanks to someone I know. Well. Oh wait, I actually need to check what I need to say. Let's not fight. We ain't fighting. Yeah, this isn't anything like a fight. Not even close. Hold on, aren't you that transfer student? You're really gonna hang around with this loser? You better watch out, he'll hit you the second he gets pissed off. I heard his dad was the same way. Like father, like son, right? Now that's some scary shit. That don't got anything to do with this. Calm down, Ryuji. Alright. Look, back then, I don't need to hear excuses. Everyone was going through the same bullshit with Kamoshida. The beatings, the impossible exercises, but we put up with all of it for the track team. But no, you had to go and fuck all of that up. Man, I was stupid for ever thinking you were my teammate. Wow. Jeez, they're savage. That's all I have to say to you. I'm out of here. Wow. I nearly smacked him when he was talking about my dad. I haven't changed at all. But you know, you actually helped me calm down a little. I'm glad you were here with me. Thanks, man. Hey, high babe. My bone ridge is growing deeper. Yeah. Just to perform a follow-up attack. Cool.
Alright.
You can now use follow-up. Cool. Let's call it a day. Hey Nakaka, why didn't you kick his ass? What? The hell's your problem? Now they are just arguing with each other. Hey Emma, how's it going? I should stay out of it.
See ya!
Anyways, nice training with you. Yo, it's me. You good to talk? Wait. Man, just keep talking. I wanted to thank you again for today. I really owe you one, man. I get pissed off so damn easily. I really gotta work on that. Can exactly blame you. I can exactly blame you. Yeah, this one's definitely my bad. Besides, I can't cause a scene. Don't want to get you pulled into even more bad shit. Huh, I gotta wonder what they were arguing about. But hey, I'm an outsider. Nothing to do with me. Thanks again for today. Don't forget the message. Massage your legs before you sleep. Okay, see you later. Massage my legs? What?
You're back.
Doing good, glad to hear that. I'm doing good too. I went to see Shiho today. I told her we settled things with Kamoshida. She still hasn't regained consciousness, but I had to go make amends. What do you mean? You didn't do anything wrong, Anne. Right, Sam? It's not your fault. But I wasn't there when she needed help. I'm a failure as a friend. I have to do all I can to make up for that, starting now. Otherwise, I don't think I'll be able to move on. Man, I didn't know you were so passionate. I totally didn't notice that back in middle school. I think it's because of you guys. I'm a little embarrassed though. Anyway, Ryuji, Sam, I hope we can keep helping each other out from now on too. You got a minute? Something I want to ask you. Come here, let's have a chat. Yeah? Yeah, I need to talk to him.
Hello there.
Okay. What was that? Oh, hello, thank you for the hose. How you been? Let me check this. Special edition of Discovery, 10 detectives. We share limited edition items that are all the rage. Recover oil. It's very popular among young women. It's on sale now on Body Shop. What's a weakness? Blah blah. Recover oil. Okay, something is available and somewhere. Okay. Sojiro? We're doing Sojiro? Yes, and I have a. I don't think it matters now. But I do have a hero fight anyway, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yo.
Hey, you're free tonight, aren't you? Care to have a little chat with me? What? It's just some small talk. This may be a good opportunity to deepen my bond with Sojiro. Let's talk.
Yo.
Good, there's a lot of things I want to ask you. I'll clean up, so just wait here. Wait there.
Hey, how's school? You're not causing any trouble, are you?
Yeah. Wait, are there options for this? No, right? No, there's no options. Might be. Nah.
Good.
Okay.
I've got to report to your probation officer twice a month. It's already a pain in the ass as is, so please don't make me have to write even more crap. Got that? This society is kept in check by laws and authority figures. You can go and get yourself killed if you want, but don't go dragging other people into your mess.
Okay.
Last thing we need is more idiots like you roaming around.
Okay. Jeez.
Hmm? Yeah,
What's
I'm
wrong?
heading out now. Sorry about that. I know. The usual, right? Okay. I'll see you later. As you can see, I'm pretty damn busy both at work and in my private life. If you could lend a hand, it'd really be a great help.
Was that Futaba? Who was that? Glad to.
Now we're talking. Either way, I won't ask you to work for free. If you agree to help me, then I'll teach you how to make the perfect cup of coffee. Not a bad trade, eh?
Yes. Sounds interesting.
All right. Looks like we got ourselves a deal.
The distance between me and Sojiro seems to be closing slightly. Oh. Right.
You may call yourself a phantom thief, but you're still a minor. Someone had to support you. Furthermore, they did so knowing you were a part of that group. Isn't the owner of that cafe an accomplice of yours?
Maybe.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Hierophant persona, I have obtained the wings of
Hierophant.
blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
That's how you say it. I'm saying it wrong the whole time.
All right.
Mm, mm, mm.
I'll be counting on your help.
What even is a Hierophant? Is that the cousin of the elephant? I have no idea.
I owe you one.
I gotta say, I'm glad you catch on quick with this stuff. Makes my life a lot easier. Just keep doing what you can and don't cause any trouble, right? That was our deal. Just so we're clear, I'm not just talking about you helping out around the shop. You get that, right? For today though, just make sure you lock the place up. And don't go too crazy with this stuff in the shop. You're staying here rent-free, so you should know not to go
I'm gonna head
overboard.
back then.
Alright, see you tomorrow. Bye, Sojiro.
Well then.
Okay, hear good things about that Sunday TV shopping show. Wanna check it out sometime? Do I? Do I wanna check
Let's
it?
do it.
Gonna save. We are 24, right? 24th, okay. Do I want to check it? I think I need 30,000. How much do I have to spare? Like 30,000, okay.
Man.
Is too old to watch anything on. Wanna look for something at the second-hand shop? It's nearby. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey everyone, it's time to do some shopping. Here's what we've got for you today. This is the shopping channel that everyone's been talking about. It's in the home shopping program. Yeah. Sundays. So let me introduce you to the Spring Awake set. Never have to fear falling asleep again. 1 caffeine patch, 10 white eye drops, and 10 hot and sour tea. That's a lot of things. How much is that? What an incredible deal. That's not all we've got. Here's our next set, the Share of Spring. Oh, there's different things. Share of Spring set's great for those who are concerned about their health and stamina. 5 Sakura Mochi and Spring Fruit pack. Oh, okay. And 1 party in a can. Oh, they're both such great items. I can't decide which one to get. Alright, this is a limited item. Today's the one and only day it'll be available. Of course, the price is just right. You won't see this kind of deal ever again. Oh, the phones are already ringing off the hook. Only a few remaining. Now's your final chance to buy.
Hey, hey!
Apparently the phones are ringing non-stop. If we buy one, then the other will probably be sold out before we can get it. Wow, that's how they get you. Spring Awake set, Share of Spring set. Stay awake. Health and stamina. I think this one had more SP things. Can I? No, I can't see. Again, what they had. Okay. Wait, how much do I need? Oh boy. Sure. Sure thing. Buy those. I didn't sell the treasures that I have. Now the bar just called in. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll sell when well, I don't know. I have to go at some point to make that confident anyway. They both sold out. The last customer was extraordinarily lucky. We'll try to get your order to you as quickly as possible. Goodbye for now. We'll see you again next time with another fabulous product. Goodbye for now.
Well then.
All I had to do is wait for it to arrive. Okay. And now we go do something else. Let's go to the underground platform. Shibuya. Underground walkway. Is that it? Oh wait, let me change this real quick. There you go. Let's drink the thing.
Wow.
That drinks then, huh? It's a little pricier than other places. If they have special drinks, it may not be a bad idea to try one. Welcome, we got fresh fruit juice. What's that? Special drinks? This is what we have today. Oh, I wonder what it is. It's incredibly bitter, but it strengthens your body. It's called Aojiru. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one I eat. Every week we have a different kind of Aojiru.
What do you want?
Wait, beauty Aojiru. Oh yeah, for charm. Yes, that's the one I want. Yes, by that.
Well then.
Alright, chug it down. Nice chugging, that's how you do it. Oh,
Nice.
good job, I was watching you try so hard. Bitter charm. Cool. Okay, now that you're healthy, let's go somewhere else. Okay, where are we going now? Now we go. Gonna go watch a movie. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's confuse my buttons. Central Street.
Wait.
Come to think of it, turn here whenever you wish. It shall be on your own accord. That's what he told me, but how do I do that? It's right over there. Right. I'm just gonna go to the cinema. Just in case it sends me on another tutorial or something. Just gonna go straight here. Alright. Can now quick travel to the movie theater. I wonder what they're showing right now. But the movie will cost time to pass, but if it is your first time seeing a film, you can expect greater effects from watching. Oh. Movie showing in the theater changes as time passes.
Wow.
We're just in time to see Tank Top Millionaire. Okay. Story about a teenager who becomes a Tank Top Millionaire with money he won on a quiz show. Oh. Looks like this movie can teach you how to improve your guts. Yep. I want that.
Well.
You need to buy a ticket if you want to see a movie. And get the ticket.
Well then.
It's almost time for the movie to start. Let's grab a seat. Alright.
I'd hope that some slumdog brat wins so much prize money. It's just not possible. You must have cheated.
No, it wasn't cheating. It was destiny.
Is that an Indian accent? How does a little kid like him have guts like that? You really feel the courage of that boy and his attitude towards life. Yeah. Big guts. Hey, level 2 guts, baby.
All right.
Guts has increased from milquetoast to bold. We even watched the credits all the way to the very end.
Let's head back.
Alright, let's go home. Did I ever watch a movie before? On the other game? I don't remember. I think once, maybe. Not more than 2 times. I'm glad the subway was repaired so quickly. There's been one bizarre incident after another this year. The country is going to hell. Aren't there any honest politicians out there? How can I have hope in a country like this? Yeesh. Sheesh.
Ah, you're back.
You heard anything about stuff happening to Kamoshida? Okay. Nope. I see. Did something happen? I don't know, I'm just feeling kinda anxious. I keep thinking about how even with all you did, we might still end up getting expelled. My mom's totally gonna suffer if that happens. Plus, if we couldn't even help Anne or Susui, we'll have to believe. Sorry, I guess now's not really the time to be getting all down in the dumps. Anyways, I'm feeling a little better now that I talked to you about this. Thanks, man. No worries. Oh, and don't tell Anne I was doubting us, okay? She won't have anyone to rely on if we're getting all worried about this shit. Well, see ya. So, getting used to the city? A little. I see. You're the only one here at night, so I'm not gonna bother setting a curfew or anything like that. So long as you're taking school seriously, I don't mind if you stroll the streets in the evenings. You can now explore Yongin-Yaja at night.
You got that?
But only around these parts. Got it? You go back on your word, I'll kick you right out. Sure thing, my man.
Oh,
Don't you already have an order coming? I can't wait for it to get here. Yeah, okay. Oh, you can do it at night too? Nice. Visit bathhouse. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to bathhouse.
Hey.
I'm the one who has the locked door. Just make sure you're... to lock the door, just make sure you're not out there for too long, alright? Alright. Let's go to the bathhouse then. We were told that we couldn't go very far, so I guess that means we can enjoy the nightlife in Yongin. Hey, how about we take a peek inside that bathhouse? I probably can't go in there as a cat though. I saw a sign for a movie theater somewhere as well. And there were some batting cages too. There's so many things to do. This is gonna be fun. Oh, there was a cinema here too, right? I don't think... Oh, I've never been to that one, I think. I didn't do much here in Yongin at all, I think, on the other run, on the other playthrough. Right.
oh,
And let's get some SP. Why the heck not? Okay. Oops, everything's sold out. Let's wait for it to get restocked next week. You can now quick travel to the bathhouse in Yongin-Yaja.
wow.
This is a bathhouse. It's in such a secluded area. The bathhouse can improve your charm, but attending will cost time to pass. The fee to use the bath is 500 yen. Okay. Bathhouse. Visit from time to time to see what it can do for you. Particular benefits depending on the day and the weather. Okay. Like that, the bathhouse can help boost your charm. It's a medicinal bath today.
What
Yep.
do you want to do?
Wanna go refresh yourself with a bath? It's 500 yen to enter. Let's go in. Yep. Dun, 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 dun. The mugwort bath is warming me up. Mugwort? You came out of there looking really refreshed. This medicinal bath must be quite effective. Oh, and you smell good too. You're looking great. Looking cool, Joker. A charm up, baby. Head turning.
All right.
That's increased from existent to head turning.
Want to head back?
Come on, we should get home before you get cold.
Hey!
Okay, we have a few things to do today. Okay. Now we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Oh, wow, these things are... Huh. These train times are all scheduled. I thought they were random in the other game. But no, they are established in the game. Okay. Finish reading Zorro. Okay. I'll do that. Thanks, guide. Although his opponent was a true villain, he still behaved as a perfect gentleman.
Yep.
Make sure you pay extra close attention to how totally awesome Zorro is. So you finished reading Zorro the Outlaw.
Hey!
Zorro was not only strong in mind and body, but he also cared greatly for the common people. Seems you really understand the qualities that made Zorro so great. Let's go. Big kindness. Inoffensive. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. It was indeed. Hey, guess what? I'm thinking of going for a career on quiz shows. They were showing this movie called Tanked Up Millionaire at the theater on Central Street. I mean, the one where a boy rises from rags to riches by winning on a quiz show? Sheesh, you get way too into these stories. How about studying for exams before you think about quiz shows? Ooh, you got me there.
Oh!
Sounds like that movie can change your world view. Watching movies in the theater sounds like a special experience. We just did yesterday. What kind of movies do you like? Comedy. Seriously? Well, that might actually suit you. Surprisingly enough. Okay, why you look at me like that, man? Why you judge me? When I turn back into a human, how about you and I make our comedic duo debut on the silver screen? Either way, we should check out the theater every now and then, since they're always showing new films. Alright. Why he judging me?
Jeez.
Becky, I was reading these essays you turned in the other day, and everyone's writing is so sloppy. I could care less, in the case that you still have some cares left to give. It's I couldn't care less. Wow. I've seen this a lot these days, where people are using a phrase differently from its real meaning. It reminds me of something I've been hearing politicians saying, my country, right or wrong. They wouldn't be saying it so stubbornly if they knew how it was originally used.
Answer this question.
Alright, Takamaki-san, can you tell me how its meaning has changed? Oh? Yeah, I mean, oh, they're asking her now for once? Hey, Lady Anne is obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out. What is she even talking about? I don't know politics. Crap, hey Sam, can you give me a hint here? Was that phrase originally meant to convey country right or wrong? I say unquestionably supported, doubting your country, you won't live for any reason. Did you support it? Oh, I have to mention Arcana for these things. Nice. Yeah, you're unquestioningly supported. Okay. Alright, like, it doesn't matter what they do, you'll always support it. But the original meaning is different, so I guess it'd be something like... Oh boy. You don't care about it, you can't change its path. You have a duty to correct it. You can... You can change its path? Oh no. Yes, you have a duty to correct it. Dang it. Alright.
This is it.
Exactly.
That is correct. The phrase was originally meant to inspire you to take responsibility for keeping your country on the right path. The full quote is, "My country, right or wrong, if right, to be kept right, and if wrong, to be set right." Nice. So you can see the original was more about taking personal responsibility for your country's future. Unfortunately, these days, it's used more to justify blind support instead of actually fixing social issues.
Thanks.
Wow! Yay! We could help. I was not ready for that. You saved me. Thanks a bunch.
Nice going.
Nice. Lady Anne seems really relieved. Hey. And got some charm. Nice. Pretty good at studying. I'm impressed. Sure. Totally didn't see it from the guide. Ow, I hit my elbow. It hurt.
Really?
Ah, God. Who's getting expelled? I'm not getting expelled. Who these? Oh, it's the dog. Oh. Hey Tito, how's it going? Happy Halloween! Hey, happy Halloween to you too. How's it going for you? Oh, I forgot. Do I have something? Do I have like... Oh, it doesn't show here anyway. I wanted to see if I had a custom for the guys, but I don't think it shows here anyway. I don't have anything anyway. Oh man, they don't give me the ones from the other game. Okay, well, I remember I dressed them up on the other games for the occasions. Let's see. What are we doing? The alluring dancer from the library. Got it. Let's go to library then. Nope, that's not how you go there. Library. Yep.
What would you like?
You need something? Like to borrow a book? Thank you for returning sorrow. Would you care to borrow another book? These are all the books you can check out right now. I'm gonna get... which one? The Alluring Dancer. Okay. Oh, that's the only one I can get. Oh, it marks the ones I already read, I think. Yeah, let's get that one. This one, yes. Okay, be careful with it. Hillary dancer, eh? Sounds interesting. Cool. All right. I think it was a good idea for Alphas to show Pyrojack or Jack-o'-lantern in Shin Megami Tensei 5 for their demon showcase today. Oh, they did? Nice. So another one here. You know, happy Halloween. Yeah. I didn't know they did that. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense with Jack-o'-lantern. Which one's Pyrojack? I don't remember Pyrojack. Or is it the same person? It has a different name. I don't know. Just know it as Jack-o'-lantern. Okay. Okay, we go. What are we doing now? Oh, we're gonna go with the doctor. Okay. So on YouTube, every day Atlas does a demon showcase until Shin Megami Tensei 5 is released. Oh, I had no idea they were doing that. Huh, that's interesting. I see. Makes sense. Okay, let's just go. Let's level 2. Okay. Do we have a death persona? I do have death persona. Okay. Let's do. Yeah, I'll turn around. Let's go here to the. Oh, I can't go there. Guess I'll go there myself. Take a little walk. Oh, actually, I have the I am right. Okay. Studying well. How's your studying coming along for your exams? By the way, I have a new medicine ready. I want to test it on you as soon as possible. Would you stop by my little guinea pig? I feel like my bond with Takemi will grow stronger soon. Yay! Head over immediately. Thanks, I'll be waiting at the clinic. I'll have everything ready for you. Don't you run away, okay? Okay, Takemi. I'm here. In spring, one sleeps a sleep that knows no dawn. Huh? Ugh, God, I need a nap. Or at least some good old-fashioned caffeine in my system. My current levels of guts, I should be able to handle that medicine. I should suggest a clinical trial. Okay, because you saw my messages, right? I'm gonna do a clinical trial. I developed a new medicine. Could you come to the back? I feel like I can become closer with Takemi thanks to the death persona. Yay! Yay! So what are you gonna do? Want to hang out with Takemi? Hang out with Takemi. Okay, so I'm gonna start setting up. So go wait in the examination room. Well, I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Gotcha. Here you go. I made various adjustments to the previous drug based on your trial results. Alright, drink it down in one gulp. Okay. Powerful taste, both sour and bitter. Overwhelms me. The smell is terrible. I'm having a hard time breathing. Oh boy. Oh boy, it hit hard. Your reaction to it is absolutely perfect. You feel a bit dazed, Yes, I mixed in some special components. Okay, let's take your temperature and blood pressure. I'm also going to draw some blood. I also want to perform a few motor skill tests, but those might be too much for you right now. Anyway, since we're in the final stages, I should first stabilize the fundamental formula. Oh, so you are here. Oh no. Whose man's?
What?
I'm in the middle of an examination. I've told you before, officer. If you want to investigate me, you need to show me a warrant. I'm here because we received a report. I'll need to see a detailed statement of medical expenses and full medical records. Yeesh. I bet you didn't have enough time to hide any incriminating documents, huh? Must be under the orders of the medical chief of staff. Here you go. This kid here is my only patient today. If you're asking for his medical expenses, I'm guessing I'm under suspicion of improper billing. But without a receipt, I'd say you've been sent on a wild goose chase. What's going on here? You're being manipulated. That report is fictitious. It's nothing but an attempt to harass me. What? Hey you, what are you doing here? You don't seem to be sick. Are you up to something illegal? Totally not doing drugs. What do I have to say? I have a bad heart. A bad heart? He's stressed about taking his entrance exams. I have some drugs that help him with relaxation. So is there anything else? As you can see, I'm pretty busy here. Fine. You're infuriating, you know that? But I expect nothing less from the plague. That's how they call her. Jeez. I'm so over this. I agree.
Wow.
I think we're gonna get along just fine. It's nothing to worry about. I'm sure it was my former superior who made that false report. You eavesdropped on our conversation the other day, remember? He's just trying to put pressure on me by having the police investigate me and my practice. Oh my god, my god, my god. What happened? What happened, Emma? Anyway, you need to draw some blood. There'll be some mild anemia, but only temporarily. You'll be fine. It's part of our deal, remember? I guess I have no choice. I like kids who listen to their superiors. Enjoy your medicine. You might get Diamond League. Nice. Nice. How much time is left? This ends in the next 5 minutes. Okay. So my problem with the chem is going even deeper.
Alright.
Yet confidence has increased to rank 2. So now earn more experience, blah blah. So I'm gonna draw more blood than usual since you're healthy and all. Only kidding. Okay, please lie down. You can go home once I'm done. Like operating in that shady clinical trial has increased my guts. Okay, some more guts.
Take care.
Alright, take care. Hi, my little guinea pig. You get home safely? Check it on me if I got home. Oh, guess I was drugged. Okay, makes sense. You still seem kind of dizzy when you left, so I figured I'd check in. Sure. You know how it is. Some patients get sick on their way back home. I'm totally fine. Yeah, you sound alright. Guess I've got nothing to worry about. I think you'll be okay, but call me if you start feeling sick. Okay, I'm looking forward to our next clinical trial. Alright.
You're back.
I am back. About that stuff you've got. Well, the sooty armor. I mean, there's a laundromat next to the bathhouse, right? If we got spare time, maybe we could watch them.
Hey,
We don't have spare time. Ain't nobody has spare time. Hey, a package came in for you. Can't imagine what you bought. Let's see what's inside.
Hey!
What did you get? It's the whole combo. 5 Sakura emoji, 1 spring fruit pack, and 1 party in a can.
Oh!
That's what you order of the TB. Yay. I don't even know what those do. What is this? Food fruits restores 80 HP to all allies. Wow. It tells me which ones are the new ones. Okay. Blended with placenta restores 5 SP to one ally. Disgusting. The Sakura mochi made by a famous confectioner restores 10 SP to one ally. Bible bead, relax gel. Wait, wasn't there something else? Oh, party in a can. What is this? Canned food to be eaten as a group, 40 for all allies. Okay. Right. What do we do now, Dean? We do Hierophant rank 2. Okay. Sure thing. Sure can, sure will. Wait. Up next is politics. Criticism of the ruling party has surged following the resignation of the Minister of Transport. Survey we conducted shows that approval ratings of the cabinet have dropped drastically. People's overall disapproval is higher than expected, as well as distrust toward the government. It seems like everyone's not happy with the government. Being in a position of power must be tough. Okay. Alright, Sojiro. Let's do something. You don't work, you don't eat. Ever heard that phrase before? If you're up for it, why don't you learn how to work here? I feel like I can become closer with Sojiro thanks to the Hierophant persona buried. Yeah. I feel like my bone Sojiro grows strong soon. What are you gonna do? Will you help the chief out? Help him out. So you do get it. Alright. Put your stuff down and come back here. It's about time one of the regulars arrives. She's a talkative one.
well,
Now then, since you're gonna be working in my store, I'll need to hammer home the basics. You know what I'm talking about, right? Making coffee. Yep, glad to see you at least understand that much. This store's not the busiest around, but I'm real particular about how we do things here. And I'll kick you out, no questions asked, if you serve a bad cup. You got that? Wait, what's that mean? You have 59 minutes left. You thought you were done? No! No. Let me tell you, So-chan definitely does things right with his coffee. So, your Sojiro is short for Sojiro. So, it goes so well with his special curry. I can't help but order the set meal every time. What can I say? Each of my regulars gets an experience personally tailored to them. Can you tell me the key to that wonderful flavor, So-chan? I'd love to make it at home sometime. Sorry, that's a trade secret. You're free to try and guess based on the taste though. Cheapskate, keeping secrets from me even though you know your food's already stolen my heart? Oh. How about a nice dessert then? It's only 300 yen. So at the start I get excited too fast. No, it's fine. It's fine. Let me know how you end up with that. When you run a shop, you get all sorts of customers. Knowing their personalities is absolutely vital. And that's what being in food service is all about. Welcome.
Whoa.
You. Hello there. It's been quite a while, Sakura-san. I heard you opened up a shop, so here I am. Wouldn't have hurt to mention it to me though. Oh, you've got a real nice location here, right by the station and everything. Your order? No small talk? That's cold. Oh, but this smell sure brings back memories. We're still making that curry, huh? I guess you haven't gotten over her yet. Well, your orders, sir? Yeah, so pushy. I just stopped in to say hi today, but I'll be back again soon. Bye. Okay.
Jeez.
I don't know where he caught wind of this place. That guy seems suspicious. Yeah, I guess you have an eye for some things after all. Anyway, if you have time for questions, you have time to be learning about bean types. You're not gonna be any use to me if you can't pick up on the ABCs sometime soon. Besides, ladies love a guy who knows his coffee. This isn't such a bad deal for you. Okay. I want the ladies to love me. Yup. If only you were this obedient all the time. Either way, I'm gonna teach you right. That way I'll be able to sit back and relax while you work. I feel like my bond with Sojiro is growing deeper. Yeah, rank 2.
Alright.
Coffee bases, allow you to brew coffee. Slightly restores SP. Nice. Okay. You can brew coffee at the counter in LeBlanc. You'll be unable to brew coffee during the day and after school when the cafe is open. Brew at night when the coffee gear is free. Bing bong. Oh, is it time already?
Well,
Yeah, start closing up. And no slacking off. You got it? Got it. After learning about customer service from Sojiro, I feel like my kindness has improved. Okay. Hey, it's me. Guess this number works. Forgot to ask for your cell number, so I had to dig it out of your papers. A real hassle, let me tell you. Anyway, you done closing up yet? I'm gonna have you handle that from now on, so you better learn now. Seems like you're a quick study, so I hope you got the hang of it. Got it. Don't forget it, once you're a little more settled in, I'm gonna have you doing more chores. But man, not sure how I feel about calling up a guy's phone. This man. Anyhow, we'll get the routine ground into you. That way I might be able to take it easy. Alright, don't stay up too late. Oh, he cares about me. Okay. Tuesday, 26th.
Morning! Crowded as ever today, huh? How do you like being packed in like sardines, city style? I bet you've had enough. I don't mean to joke around. I just don't know what to do. I get anxious unless I'm doing something, yet here I am suddenly with nothing to do. It's so awful just waiting for the results, isn't it? It's so worrying.
Is there something here? No, okay. I'm sure things are going okay.
You're right. All we can do is believe and wait. Thanks. I feel better after talking.
No problem.
It's not good to be a downer in the morning. Well, let's have a great day today.
Yee. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, 6 days.
Really? Let's do it.
Let's save here. Do do do. What are we doing? Library. Do 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 do. We're doing library. There's a study booth. Study at the library. Gotcha. Study at the library. Okay, these are reading tables. Okay. Do, 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 do. Oh, looks like you can study here. When you study in the library, time will pass, but you will improve your knowledge. Also, during bad weather, your focus will increase and your knowledge will improve even more. At times, you may overhear students talking about you, causing you to lose focus. Knowledge may not increase as much, but your guts will slightly grow instead. Knowledge might improve if you study at one of the open tables. There's other people around, but your guts might improve because of it.
Hey!
What do you want to do? Study here? Let's do it. Doo-doo-doo. Wait, is that guy really going to sit down and study? Maybe he's more of a serious student than he looks. Whoa, don't stare at him. If your eyes meet, that guy's gonna kill you.
Okay.
Sheesh, can't they take their conversation somewhere else? Okay, good job not getting discouraged by the bad reputation. That dauntless spirit will take you far in life. Okay, guts. Okay.
Man.
There's no way anyone could focus on studying this environment. Let's change Kamoshida's heart and redeem ourselves. I already did. Okay, some knowledge.
Wanna head back?
Well, it's getting late. You should probably call it quits for today. Okay. Dun, dun.
Ah, you're back.
I'm back, yes. Direct with coffee tools and on LeBlanc countertop. Okay. Coffee tools are this one? I think it is.
Hey!
LeBlanc's still open. You shouldn't be messing with this right now. Customers in LeBlanc will go home after listening on them a bit. Try doing this when you need to do activities. Okay. I apologize if I have overstayed my welcome. I finished a critique for work, so I'm partaking in a moment's rest. The ambience of my favorite cafe at closing time. This perfect silence suits my very soul. TV's on though. Well, I'll be going home then. What's this? 1, 2, 5, 6. They're playing something. Okay. Oh, shogi, right? Strategy, blah blah. Okay.
Wow!
This is where the chief brews his famous coffee. Brewing coffee. Brewing coffee will cause time to pass, but will make special coffee that restores your speed. This may prove useful for exploring palaces.
Hey!
Are you going to try making some coffee? I'll brew some coffee. You know how to brew coffee? Help yourself to the beans on the shelves. I'll show you how each kind of bean is different later. Alright, I'm heading out to buy some cigarettes. What's happening? My neighbors are lighting fireworks. Sounds like my house is getting bombed. Eesh. I'm sorry for that. Fireworks for Halloween? What's the occasion for Halloween? Okay, I guess. Okay. I love the smell of good coffee.
Yes. All right.
Yes, coffee. The way you're drinking it makes it look delicious. This coffee has a lot of thought and love behind it, huh? Maybe if you drink it in the metaverse, it'll heal your wounds too. But bland coffee. Looks like the chief's gentlemanly charm is rubbing off on you. Right, got some charm. Looks like you're doing well. Here, let me have a sip. This aroma and soft richness. You use Blue Mountain, huh?
Let me explain.
Blue Mountains of Jamaica have a unique climate and volcanic soil advantageous for growing their famous high-quality coffee. The coffee undergoes a rigorous inspection process and is harvested in small quantities. This produces a rich coffee with a full aroma. Thanks. Thanks for the little coffee class. The flavor profile is bland. You should practice more to bring out the roast's full potential. Although I see you're preparing the cup the way I taught you, I'll acknowledge your hard work. You look like a real barista standing at the counter like that. It seems like you're following all the rules and instructions I gave you. I can't believe this kid in front of me is a troublemaker with a criminal record. Well, there's no need to have a lengthy conversation about this. Just keep up with your training. Thanks, Archie. Have the opportunity to learn, so you should take some time for yourself and keep improving.
Nice.
People would treat you with respect if they knew you could serve great coffee.
Well then.
We should rest now. We have a big day tomorrow. Dun, 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 dun.
I got a chance to talk to this girl the other day. We had
Okay.
an amazing conversation after I brought up some of the stuff I read about. We're gonna go out somewhere together soon.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself because it happened to go well. Look, knowledge isn't enough. You need proficiency to adapt on the fly. You also need kindness to be accepted, and guts to be honest and direct. Plus charm to draw people to you. The quality of your character says a lot about you, so it's important to better yourself every day.
Really? But it takes so much work. But I'll do it if it means I'll get a girlfriend. I guess I'll start by showering every day. I hear girls prefer a dude who's hygienic.
Raising social stats. I know we've been doing it.
Hey, this applies to you too.
Of course.
You get it. That's a good attitude to have.
Morning!
Hi Sam, morning. Is there something over there? Come on, let's go. We're gonna be late. Okay. Do 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 do. It's kind of weird that they gave voice
I just
acting to them, to those guys. I don't know. There's been a lot of dire news lately with the train accident and the volleyball team incident. People are theorizing that it's these sudden psychotic breakdowns, but the cause is still unknown. Well, unexplained occurrences like these are commonplace in the world of math.
You.
For instance, Shadow Sam, please look at this. It said you only need a few colors in order to paint so that adjacent colors are clearly separated. Do you know the name of the theorem named after this number? The 4-color theorem. I think it was 4 colors. I think. Yes, 4-color theorem.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. I suppose the 4-color theorem is common sense. As you can see, any flat image, a map of the world, or anything can be painted using only 4 colors. Many people have realized this principle based on experience since ancient times. However, it's difficult to prove and was an unsolved problem for a long time. Interesting. Wow, really? Shadowkun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Curtain. I hope the psychotic breakdowns don't just end up as another unsolved mystery. My heart hurts just thinking about the economic losses this string of incidents has caused. The world's full of dangers, huh? I guess even the world outside school is no good either.
Really?
Shadowkun is clever. Oh, with a guide? Yes, I'm clever. Well, I kind of know that one anyway. Oh. Damn. Okay. Okay. Road, broom, broom. Okay. I'll tell you that. Did you hear anything? Okay. Okay. Didn't see anything. Oh, what are we doing now? Chariot hangout? I guess. Chariot hangout. Futures. But yep. What are you doing right now? Just having to wait doesn't jive with me. I'm still hanging out in the hallway. Let me know if something comes up. Haven't gone home yet. Blah blah. Go right away. Got it. I just walked like 4 steps. We beat Kamoshida and all, but I'm still feeling kind of nervous. I guess we just gotta wait and see what happens.
Hey.
Yo, what do you think about training a bit? We're gonna get rusty if we don't keep ourselves active. But I can become closer with Ryuji thanks to the chariot persona. Not deeping yet. Okay. What do you plan on doing? Hang out.
Wanna get going?
Okay, go get changed. We're gonna do some jogging today. Boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. Ryuji seems satisfied. I think he had a pretty fulfilling workout. I feel like my bond with Ryuji will grow stronger soon.
See ya!
See ya.
You're back.
I'm back, yes. What do we do now? A crossword. Okay, crossword. Wait, what's that? Did we talk about Inokashira Park? Are you seeing this cherry blossom? This place is currently very popular among families and couples alike. You also find people going on runs or sketching. It's a great place to relax. Alright, crossword. Yeah, crossword time.
Hey, hey!
We're gonna play crossword puzzles. I have other stuff to do, so don't get too into it. go over the trivia? Yeah, play later. Do, 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 do. Across. Flower. Flower to be. Flower to be. I have no idea. This has sprung. I have no idea. A prepared meal outdoors. Prepared meal outdoors. I don't know any of these. I'm trying to solve it without looking at the answer, but yeah, I have no idea any of these. Blossom? What do you mean blossom? What's blossom? Wait, what's the thing on top? Cherry viewing? Oh, that's the light blue one. I didn't know that. Okay, sure. Is it? It is. Wow. I don't know what that is. Hey, the answer is blossom. Wow, I don't know what the other ones were. Known as flower watching in English, hanami is an old Japanese tradition for viewing the cherry blossoms and enjoying the arrival of spring. The flower mentioned in traditional Japanese poetry actually refers to the plum flower. It's said that cherry blossoms overtook the usage during the Heian period.
All right.
I see.
Oh wow, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you get a bit smarter after solving these crossword puzzles. You think? Something that happens in Japan during April, I believe. Cherry blossoms are famous in Japan, so people go to sit and watch the trees change color. Yeah, I like cherry trees. It's sakura, right? Like Sojiro, sakura, blossom, cherry. Wow. Is that what he uses? Pink? Alright. Wow, it all makes sense. Alright. The F. What do you mean the F? What do you mean the fuck? Aren't they called sakura? The cherry trees? I don't know. Yeah, they are. Sojiro is sakura too. Connecting the dots, yay. Detective bin. I don't know. I never realized. Oh. What do we do now? Okay, we're hanging out with Sojiro. Finally interested in coffee brewing. If you'll help, I can teach you. Yeah. We'll grow stronger. Help him out.
Yeah.
Then you clean up. I'm going to finish preparing the curry.
All right then.
Alright, that's it for tomorrow's curry. Hey, how's it going? You getting any better at remembering how to handle different bean types? Beans. Now then, there are 3 factors that determine the flavor for a cup of coffee. Grind, heat, and time. First up is the grind. For the siphons we have here, we're aiming for medium fine. Are you listening to me? What grind are you supposed to use? Medium fine. Jeez. Jeez, chill up. Right, keep up the good work. Doesn't net much profit given the effort it takes, but hey, money is money. I'm not gonna forgive you if you serve our customers crap coffee though. Just remember that. Okay. Who could this be? Yes, hello? How'd you get this number? Now? Where? Fine.
Sorry.
Something just came up. We can keep going with the lesson some other time. Is it trouble? You don't want my help anymore? But you're worried about me. It's nothing you need to concern yourself over. Just do the dishes while I'm gone. Oh, and remember to shut off the gas before you close up shop. It's nice having someone around to help at times like this. Turns out you're actually harder worker than I thought. Keep it up. I feel like my bond with Sojiro is growing deeper. Is it a date? I don't think it's a date. It doesn't sound like a date.
All right.
The rest is on you.
Okay, I'm off. Don't eat all our food while I'm gone. Okay. Hey, you get everything close up? Sorry about earlier, had to take care of some business. But don't worry, I'll put you to work. We've got lots of time on our hands. Thank you in advance. You're awfully obedient today. Well, as long as you help out and do your part, I'll treat you fairly. Well, just make sure you turn off the stove before you head to bed. Okay. We'll do, Sochivers. What up? He had a change of heart for real, didn't he? It's kinda hard to believe right now. I'm gonna cry if we still get expelled after all this. Let's believe and wait.
Whoa!
You're so calm, man. Aren't you worried at all? Oh yeah, you free today? If you got nothing to do, come see me after school. It's not like I got something to say, but I find talking helps calm the nerves. I will go. But just waiting seems kinda boring. How about we hit the batting cage? There's one right by the supermarket in Yongen, right?
Hey!
Hey, your phone was buzzing. Be sure to check it, okay? Wow, 2 messages? Wow, I'm popular. Okay. Hoodies. The Duck and Ryuger's. Or we're going with Ryuji now, right? Yeah. Okay. Can I want to talk today? Well, more like I gotta unload all this crap off my chest. Why don't we go grab some ramen? You know, shake things up. I'll take you over to a special shop, I know. They can become closer, yeah. We'll grow stronger soon. Go out with him. It's kind of far, but the flavor is killer. I was trying to remember. When I had to go back for the lottery ticket. When did I take it? I was 23rd, I think. 23rd plus so 30th, I think. It's a week, right? Get pumped, dude. It's over in Ogikubo, so let's grab a train over there. Okay. Trying to compete residential district famous for its ramen.
Alright.
No information. You know, sent by people. Blah blah. Hangout spots. Yeah. I love the feeling of noodles sliding down my throat. Sweat dripping over my face. This shit's the best, man. Ramen is life. Light soup like this really gets your body going again after a good run, you know? We used to come all the way out here after practice and... I guess that's all in the past. By the way, I've seen Nakauka around a few times. But for some reason it don't look like he's getting along with the others. Leave me be. Wait, what am I saying? You're worried about him. Yeah, kinda. I've been thinking about what he said, how the whole track team was putting up with Kamoshida's shit, and how I effed it all up for them. I think he was right. They don't even got a club room anymore. So they've been sorting all their stuff behind the gym. They can't use any school gear either, so they just run laps around the block for practice. There ain't really a place for outcasts like that. I should know that better than anyone. It's good they're keeping their heads low now though. I don't want them ending up like me. But you're doing great. You know what? You're right. I guess now that I'm thinking about it, trying to fit in is a real pain in the ass. I mean, I'd never met you guys if I wasn't an outcast, right? So it's all good. For real though, it's been a shit ton of fun. Hanging out with you guys is so freaking cool. I feel like my bone rouge is growing. Eee. Stealth dash. Makes you less likely to be found in the metaverse while dashing. Huh. Interesting. I think that's new.
Alright.
You'll know. Okay, self dash. Okay. One ton. I was trying to read some of the things in the board on the wall. I just hope there's something I can do to help those track guys. Though I'd probably mess them up if I tried to butt in. Oh yeah, we still gotta find a new spot for our training. I'll think about it. No slacking off till then, okay?
See ya!
Later, dude. Tokyo tourist, yay!
Ah, you're back.
Got a trophy. Okay. So what are we doing now? The long weekend starts tomorrow and it looks to be sunny. However, users of public transport have expressed unease in regard to the frequent accidents of late. For the week, I want to go out somewhere with Lady on. Okay, chill, my mans. Let's go to the bathhouse. Because it's Thursday. Thursday's bathhouse.
Oh.
Oh, this is back too. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay. Now,
What do you want to do?
refresh yourself with a bath. I'm looking at the right date, right? Yeah. Do, do, do. 28 evening bathhouse. Okay, we're good. Let's go in. Dun, dun, dun. My body and mind feel so relaxed. Like you really refresh yourself. I think you're even more handsome now. Wow, handsome. Get that charm.
Want to head back?
Come on, we should get home before you get cold. Be right back, no problem. 29th of Friday, April, I can't speak. No surprise, wedding is pretty boring. I wonder what Ryoji and the rest are up to. Oh,
Let's do it.
let's see. Wow, 14 hours. Neat. What are we doing today? Wait, what is it? Oh, 29th. Okay. 29th. Okay. We're good. Do. Hoodies. Damn. There's something has medicine. I think you're ready. Blah blah. Missed that one. Okay. Wanna go check on the lottery thing first? Or maybe it's gonna remind me of the lottery thing anyway. Just in case. What is it? Station Square? Not stand. So it will be announced on 4:30. It's come again later. Okay, that's tomorrow. Have you had any side effects since then? Passed out at all? Like to check you out just in case. I don't have any patients. Could you stop by the clinic? Yes, I can. Kami's waiting for you at the clinic. You want to go see her? Go right away. Okay, I'll be waiting. In spring, one sleeps a sleep that knows. Okay, the same thing. You saw my messages, right? Want to do a clinical trial. I refined the medicine from the other day a bit. Could you come to the back? If I can become closer with the Kami, we'll grow stronger. Cool. What are you going to do? Want to hang out with the Kami? Hang out with her.
Please head to the exam room.
Let's start setting up then. Here you go. The effect should be instant this time. Just chug it down, boy. Let's see. Eyes are focused. Look this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing yet, huh? The inside of my mouth feels like it's burning, and my nose is itchy. Oh, there it is. The inhibitory effect is just as I had hoped. Your weight was the primary reason it took longer to kick in than expected. Yes, this is what I expected from a teenager. We're making great progress. Practice makes perfect, right? Okay, hold tight. Once I compile all the data, we can move on.
Hello?
Hello, Takumi Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine. How can I help you? An emergency, huh? But we're not a designated hospital. Besides, the head physician here is Tai Takemi. Huh? Awfully rude, just hanging up on a lady like that. This have... no, this doesn't matter. Is that an emergency?
Oh.
No, don't worry about it. An ambulance driver was looking for a transfer location. All the designated hospitals are full. But to think they'd accidentally called a general practitioner must have been a new paramedic. He seemed to at least know my name though. I've been blacklisted by the larger medical community. They call me the plague due to a grave medical error I made. Does this matter? No. Medical error? This goes back to my old job. I used to work at a university hospital in this city. I was never actually convicted of anything, but I'm still considered a pariah in the medical industry. Does that scare you? Participating in clinical trials run by a doctor like that? I don't mind. You seriously are one strange kid. Well, that's fine. Being ostracized has enabled me to focus on my own research and development. Ostracized? Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add some additional medicine for you, my little guinea pig. Okay. Feels like my bond with Takemi is growing even deeper. Sterilization adds more healing items to the clinic. Cool.
All right.
We're working the map fast.
Hello?
Hello, Dr. Takemi Clinical of Internal Medicine. One order of teriyaki chicken. You're good for the day. You can go home now. Come again soon if you're still alive. Jeez. Give me guts. Okay, guts. Nice. Guts. All them stats, all them confident levels. Nice. Take care. Hey, my little guinea pig, I have to talk to you about something. You haven't told anyone about my drugs, right? What drugs? Of course not. Okay, I mean, part of the deal is that you're strictly prohibited from sharing anything that happens here, so I guess I'll believe you for now. Feels like I've been getting a lot more patients asking for drugs lately. Wonder where they keep hearing about me. It's been really bugging me. But that's all I wanted to ask, I guess. Okay, so see you soon. Okay. Think I'm a snitch. The train stopped. Was it another one of those psychotic breakdowns? Another minister has resigned? What is going on? How stupid do you have to be to commit adultery? They must be nuts, swinging that knife around on a train. There are too many crazy people. We're all the sane people. Oh.
You're back.
Special feature on the boy who sent the next detective prince. People are excited about this new one. There's a big fan of the new detective prince. Blah blah. Okay, let's go for 29 evening. We're going to the bathhouse. Got it. Bathhouse time. Just exploiting this bathhouse. I think I know why we need to go so early to the bathhouse. I think it's because of Makoto. Yeah. You need to start building that up real quick. Need something to drink, and there's nothing. Sold out. Okay.
What do you want to do?
Going. Okay. Refreshed.
Want to head back?
Right, 4:30.
Hey!
Now we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? The alluring dancer. When she danced, men fell upon her feet.
Wow!
It wasn't just her looks, but her way of life was also very beautiful.
Hey!
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So, how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. We're almost at the station. That was efficient.
Morning. The board meeting is the day after tomorrow.
Why does she have voice acting, but Ryuji doesn't?
I wonder if Kamoshida really had a change of heart. What if we failed? That's all I've been able to think about.
We have to believe.
We did do what we could. I guess all I can do now is believe.
Okay.
But how strange. I feel a bit better now. Maybe it's because of your composure? We'll be able to avenge Shiho, and you won't get expelled. After break, we'll all be able to laugh together. That's what I'll believe.
Hi, everyone.
How are you all doing? These days you're expected to know colloquial English, even its idioms that come from other languages. I want you to forget that you're Japanese during this class and make yourself believe you're a foreigner. What's important is becoming someone else. In this day and age, being able to swap your mask depending on the situation is a critical talent. How will you fare, Mr. Shadow? Here's a question.
Let's hear it.
Are you a wunderkind? A wunderkind? See if you can work out the answer based on what you know. I think I remember this one from the other thing. Are you a wunderkind? A wunderkind? Wunderkind. Well, it seems to me like we need to work out what that is so we can answer properly. My German is a little rusty, but I'll give you a hand if I can. First off, the Wunder part probably means wonder. Wonder. Right? Let me check. Yes, wonder. Right, wonder. So something wondrous, I guess, or impressive. Next, the kin part. That's probably that's a child, right? Yes, kindergarten. Yes. Let's think about this again. Oh, if the kindergarten refers to all the kids in it, yeah, that's gotta be it. Kin means child, or at least a young guy in your case. Persona user cures a prodigy. A prodigy, right? A prodigy, yeah.
This is it.
That's correct.
That's right. I was asking you if you were a wonder child, in other words, a youth of uncommon talent. But I suppose if you were able to think and adapt so quickly, that proves you certainly must be. Oh, another word. Oh, the word talent comes from the Greek talenton, a sum of money reference in the Bible. The more skilled a servant was, the more coins they would receive from God. Their talent led to wealth. He's pretty smart. He might not be too bad.
Nice going.
On a roll today. Get that knowledge. The English word talent didn't originally have anything to do with our modern concept of celebrity. But the ability to change one's mask depending on the situation is surely a talent given to one by God. It's not too far off calling people who can react to things on the spot on TV talents. The talent of changing masks. Does that make us all wonder thieves? I guess we're wonder thieves. Alright. For real? It's the 30th. So I wanna go to the Station Square to get my lottery ticket. Please tell me I won. Please tell me I won. A lottery ticket, yes. Allow me to check the result. Result in drawing is I won. I won. I won 2,000 yen. Let me get that to you right now. Wow. I won the lottery first try. You won, but there it is. That's what I wanted. Easy money, easy clap. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. I won 2,000. How much did I pay though? Didn't I pay like 5,000? I won 2,000? Rigged. Okay. I think I get paid like 4,000 or 3, I don't remember. Okay, now what do we do? Sign up for the 777 convenience store job. And the underground walkway, yes. Okay. 777 convenience store. Got it.
Oh.
A part-time job, huh? Well, you do need money. There are conditions for applying though, right? You sure you've got this? Charm, kindness. Yeah. Gonna transfer there. Work in the 777. A part-time job at a convenience store, huh? Sounds typical for a student. Can it hurt to improve your charm by working in customer service? Why don't you apply? I'll apply.
Okay.
Let's call them right now. Hi, this is 777 on Central Street. You're calling about the job opening? Hold on, I'll get the manager. Thanks for waiting. So you wanted to apply for a part-time job? You're a student, right? I'll plan your schedule around the days you're available. I'm always in the store, so you can come straight here. Look forward to working with you. You got the job. Nice going. Well, it's that easy. It's that easy, I guess. Check what days you work at your part-time job by opening the menu with triangle. Okay. Now what do we do? Oh, work there. Okay. Just got the job. Just gonna start working. Just another day. Convenience store. Where's the convenience store? Like here, the 777. You can actually travel to the convenience store. Nice. Welcome, we're having a huge sale on all of our hot food items. Don't you work part-time here? Yes, we just got the job. Time to pass. In addition, receive money. Your charm will improve. Yeah, another.
What do you want to do?
Another way of getting charm. I see what you're doing, guide. What are you gonna do? I'll go to work. You can raise your charm by learning how to handle customers. Do you want to work this part-time job? I'll work.
Are you?
Oh, are you the one who applied for the part-time job? I called the manager. Please wait a moment. Wait, let me see something.
Nice to meet you.
I want to check out something real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're good. So you're Sam Shadow. You applied for the job, right? We'll be asking you to work the cash register. Please watch your co-workers to learn the ropes. Okay. I'll do my best. Alright, expect you to do your best. Oh, right. You'll get paid more for days you work especially hard.
I appreciate it.
Well, good luck.
Wow.
Now she's good. Just look at that service. Yeah, we had a lot of customers today. I hope you weren't too overwhelmed. We have a campaign where we give extra points on any day of the month with a 7.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm Nanami Shibuya. I guess I'm your senpai, so did watching me give you an idea of what to do? Yes. Kind of, I'm not sure. Perfectly. Oh, how promising. In that case, I'll expect great things of you.
So?
Let me give you one pointer. Remember where the barcodes are. That alone will save you a ton of time. How about I test you while we're on the subject? You know cow's milk, 777's brand's milk? Can you tell me where the barcode is? Inside? Really? Next to the company logo? Yes, that's right. Nailed it. It is indeed next to the company logo. Not bad at all for a newbie. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to act like a big shot senpai. But it's little bits of knowledge like this that'll help you keep your cool when it counts.
Good work today.
Sorry to keep you. I know you're tired. Have a good rest of your day.
Hey!
Thanks, senpai. Shibuya senpai had some great tips. Every month, more customers will come to shop on dates that end with 7. By skillfully handling these customers, you will be able to improve your charm and earn more money than usual. Huh. Well, good work today. You learn how to be more considerate of others through dealing with customers. Cute.
Wanna head back?
You're almost done, right? Let's get your pay and go home. Punch that clock. Getting them trophies. I'll change and go home. Dun, 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 dun.
Ah, you're back.
Okay. And now... Oh, the Power Rangers or Featherman, right? Phoenix Rangers, that's the name. Don't take 3 steps, you'll lose your memories. Okay. We are going to the bathhouse. Wow, surprise. We're really working on that charm right away. Wow, my Koto thing must be like one of the hardest to get.
Oh!
No wonder it took me so long to go on her path. Everything sold? Okay. We're relaxing at the bathhouse.
What do you want to do?
We're going in the bathhouse. Feels so nice to relax in a large bath. Seems like you really refreshed yourself. I think you're even more handsome now. Wow.
Wanna head back?
Yeah.
Well then.
Reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? Sure thing. Well, we're moving to May. Nice. May the 1st. Okay.
I should write something.
Okay. Let's see. Now some do some shopping. Military ration set. That's 3 Torimeshi ration, MRE ration, 2 beef patty ration, all in 1. Oh wait, there's more. Muscle workout set, 2 protein, 2 moist protein. I believe they're both in 1 set. Limited item, blah blah. Phones are ready, blah blah.
Hey!
Now. The first one, was it the one with the SP thing? I want the SP things, I don't care about HP. I think it was this one. Sure, let's get that one. Okay. Okay. Goodbye. Okay. Let's go to get the juice. This is Sunday. Du, 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 du. Du, 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 du. We'll do some fresh fruit juice. Sunday. Vitality OG for proficiency. Yeah. Okay. Chug it down. Nice chugging. That's how you do it.
Nice.
All right. Proficiency, baby. Now you're healthy. Let's go somewhere else. Okay. Need to go buy bionutrients. Sure, I'll do that. Shibuya Flower Shop. This is discount store. Where's the flower shop? Oh, it's all the way in the mall, right? Yeah. Use some more flowers will always make the day. Bionutrients. 3,600 yen. Yes. There we go. Borg. Okay, now we're in the convenience store. Okay. Convenience store.
What do you want to do?
Go to work. Raise your charm. I know.
Oh, thank God.
Guess what? Too excited. Need to tell you what happened. What happened? What? Community today. We got a Diamond League. Nice. Congrats.
Whoa.
You did it. You have to do some extra thingies, or you can maintain it. Nice. Proud of you. You made it top 3. Nice. That's cute. Okay. I didn't know you work here. Oh, Ryujers, what you doing here? This is kind of exciting. Alright, I'll see you when I'm ready to pay. Ramen is the way to go when you're hungry, am I right? I'm all about the carbs. Thanks, man, keep it up. Now we get some extra thingies with Ryuji. Nice. Nice. Good work out there. Got to learn how to be considerate of others through dealing with customers. Get that charm. Working on the charm.
Wanna head back?
You're almost done, right? Let's get your pay and go home. Get pay, go home. I'll change and go home.
Hey.
Tomorrow's the board meeting. Don't worry, I'm sure the change of heart worked. Right. The board meeting is tomorrow, right? We're gonna get expelled if Kamoshida doesn't have a change of heart by then. I'm sure he will. He'll definitely change. It would be a real problem for us if he didn't. You're right. It's a little too early to be giving up now. Guess we're gonna find out one way or the other tomorrow. We just gotta brace ourselves for all the
I'm
possibilities.
sorry I can't offer more reassurance, but he should have the change of heart. Let's just believe in that while we wait for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey,
The stuff you've got, well, that city armor, stop making me want to clean my things. I like them dirty. What are we doing? Not like me dirty though, so we're going to the bathhouse again, I guess. every evening the same. Bathhouse, 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 bathhouse.
oh.
Okay.
Oh, what do you want to do?
Halloween. Medicinal bath, noise.
Oh.
Yep. Got all that good charm. Woo. Man, it do be really difficult to get the charm up. Yeah. That's why I never ranked up anything on the other walkthrough. I was too focused on charm for so long.
This is no good.
Mondays are such a drag. Why couldn't they give us the day off to have the rest of the week off starting tomorrow? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Speaking of, what's up with the calling card? The one sent to Kamoshida? Didn't it say something about stealing his distorted desires or something weird like that? Yeah, something like that. I'm sure it's just a prank. No one's taking it seriously. It's just a prank, bro. Alright. We'll see how much of a prank it is.
What's with the sudden morning assembly?
I bet it's about that girl that jumped the other day.
They
Wow,
wanted to tell us
rude.
not to commit suicide.
There was that weird calling card too, so I guess the teachers are freaking out. We're lucky that morning practice got canceled though.
I feel like I'm gonna faint if this takes forever.
Let's begin this school-wide morning assembly. As you all know, a tragic event took place the other day. Thankfully, we have been informed that she has pulled through, but it will take time until she recovers. Everyone here has a bright future ahead. I implore that you rethink the importance of life and...
Oh,
Mr. Kamoshida,
here we go.
I have been reborn. That is why I will confess everything to you all.
Huh? What's wrong with Mr. Kamoshida?
What's this about?
Confess? Did the volleyball team do something?
I have repeatedly done things that were unbecoming of a teacher. Verbally abusing students, physically abusing my team, and sexually harassing female students. I am the reason why Shiho Suzui tried to kill herself.
Sexual harassment? What? Why would he say that himself?
He is the worst.
Really? Physical abuse?
I thought of this school as my own castle. There were even students that I sentenced to expulsion, simply because I didn't like them. I will, of course, rescind those. I am truly sorry for putting innocent youths through such horrible acts. I am an arrogant, shallow, and shameful person. No, I'm worse than that.
Yeah, you're disgusting.
I will take responsibility. I kill myself for it.
What? Did he just say that?
Wait, kill himself?
Mr. Kamoshida is, not well.
Mr. Kamoshida, please get off the stage for now. Everyone, return to your classes!
Don't run, you bastard! Shiho's still alive, even after all the things that made her want to die! You have no right to run from this!
You're right. You're absolutely right. I should be punished under the law and atone for my crimes. I did horrible things to Takamaki-san as well. In return for giving Suzui-san a position on the team, I tried to force her into having relations.
Wow.
Disgusting.
For a position on the team?
Feels so
That's
bad
horrible.
for
So the rumors
Takamaki-san.
weren't true.
As of today, I will resign from my position as an instructor and turn myself in. Someone please call the police!
The police?
Is he for real? He's gonna get
Wow.
arrested?
This morning's assembly is over. Return to your classes immediately!
Isn't this just like what that calling card said?
Does this mean the Phantom Thieves thing was for real?
Was
It
something
was
done
for
to
real.
Kamoshida?
Come on, there's no way you could steal someone's heart.
But why else would he start saying things like he'll kill himself or turn himself in?
Maybe because it almost got leaked. Don't they go easier on you if you turn yourself in?
I wonder what happened.
Who knows? But man, Kamoshida turned out to be one sick bastard.
Hey, is this for real? He's turning himself in just like that? What's going to happen to the volleyball team?
Paparazzi will show up
This
now.
is gonna be a big...
Return to your classrooms at once!
His heart really did change.
Castle of Lust seized.
Seems like it. But was this really for the best?
Yeah. Does it matter what I say? No. I think so.
Yeah, it's gotta be. But things are happening way too fast. Huh? What the?
Takamaki-san, I'm sorry.
Huh?
We all knew, but we pretended we didn't.
Takamaki-san, I had you all wrong. I'm sorry that I spread rumors about you.
I didn't know at all. Oh, Kamoshida was forcefully pushing himself on you. It must have been so hard for you.
I'm sure there's a ton of people who want to apologize to you. We're so sorry. No, it's okay. The same goes for me, too. Besides, that's all in the past now.
Hey, you there! Return to class at once!
Well, see you later then.
I can't apologize enough for what I did to you. I swear I'll make it up to you someday.
Looks like Kamoshida ain't the only one that had a change of heart. Man, I'm glad for you. Looks like those weird rumors are gonna go away.
My thing doesn't really matter. We made Kamoshida apologize about Shiho. That's more than enough for me.
You should hurry and tell her about it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I totally freaked out. He really did have a change of heart.
He did.
And we were lucky his mind didn't get messed up either. This was an A+ job.
Does this mean that they won't have a mental shutdown even if their palace disappears? I see. So we need to persuade the shadow without killing it, and then send it back to its real self. Our targets won't undergo a cognitive collapse if we do that.
So we can get him to confess with no bad stuff? Hey, that works for me.
Do you have to be so loud?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. So, how'd it go? With Shiho, I mean.
She's regained consciousness.
Nice.
For real?
It was only for a little bit, but I got to talk to her. I was able to tell her that Kamoshida admitted to what he did. Shiho, she told me she was sorry. Looks like she found out that I was flirting with Kamoshida for her sake. And here I was, wanting to apologize to her.
Kamoshida's at fault for all this.
I know. Shiho's mom is thinking of transferring her to another school after she recovers. The whole sexual harassment and attempted suicide, people will label her after that. Sounded like Shiho had the same idea too.
It's gonna get lonely.
But I think it's for the best. I'm sure it'll be hard if she stays here.
She's alive. You can see her anytime.
I need to change too.
That aside, I was surprised you could hold yourself back against Kamoshida's shadow.
It wasn't like that. I just wanted Kamoshida to apologize himself.
You're so kind, Lady Ann.
No matter how much of a shitbag he was, finishing him off would have left a bad aftertaste, huh?
Huh? That's not it. I think revenge is better served if I make him repent. Realizing what he's done, he'll grovel for forgiveness the rest of his life, you know? I just believe there are fates worse than death.
Holy shit. Anyways, that's all settled.
Yep.
But, you know, there was one more thing I was wondering about that castle. Why was Kamoshida the only one who had that metaverse thing?
It isn't necessarily limited to him. It's something anyone could have if their heart became warped from their desires.
Anyone.
Wanna check it out?
Not right now. We better lay low for a while. People are still gonna be talking about Kamoshida. Then again, it's totally impossible for someone to find out what we did at his palace.
Yeah, about that, weird rumors about you guys are already going around. Stuff like you got together and threatened Kamoshida with something close to physical violence.
The hell?
People aren't going to easily believe that phantom thieves really exist. Calling cards being treated like it was a prank by someone who knew what Kamoshida was doing.
Makes sense. We're the ones who did it, and I still don't completely believe it myself.
Let's wait for things to settle down for the time being.
Anyways, let's check how much this metal can be sold for. It'd be better if we pawned it off ASAP. Ooh, got a hit! Wait, 30,000 yen? That's all a gold medal's worth?
Remember that time in middle school? I lent you some money.
There's no way I borrowed 30,000 yen from you.
Wouldn't it be around that much with compounded interest?
Well.
Interest my ass!
I'm not saying that I'm taking all of it. I mean, it's your fault for not paying me back all these years. It's just common sense.
Damn it.
I agree on laying low and keeping an eye on the situation. However, you dragged me into this. It would be nonsense not to celebrate a successful mission.
I guess we could blow this dirty money on something fun.
Discussions among phantom thieves are to take place over luxurious food. How about it?
Hey, wait! Nah, I guess it's fine. There's somewhere I want to go then.
Where's that?
It's a place Shiho and I have been wanting to go for a while.
I owe money, so I can't complain. You good with that?
Fine by me.
I'll leave it to your discretion as well, Lady Ann.
I'll call and check the prices later then.
When should we go? Want to do it soon, like tomorrow?
Why don't we go on the last day of the holidays? It'll help energize us when school life starts up again the day after.
Then, the 5th, on Children's Day.
So, who's going to sell this?
Leave that to us. We know a store that'll buy anything, don't we?
Okay,
You do?
I'll leave that to you guys.
Do we? Did I went to the shop already? The airsoft?
You're back.
No? I don't think I've been there yet. Is that gold medal real? When did it get inside his palace?
No, that one is a fake. It's just a byproduct of his cognition. The real medal should still be in his possession.
This one's fake. What? You told me Kamoshida still got the medal? Who cares? What matters is that we changed his heart. And anyway, if we had taken the real thing, that'd be stealing. I don't think he'll be proud of that medal anymore regardless. I let go of stuff pretty easy, huh? Wanna forget about my debt? That's different. 500 yen is a lot of money for a middle schooler, you know? Do you even still have that dolphin anyway? Dolphin? Stop digging that up. Back in middle school, we went on a field trip to the aquarium. But Ryuji had to spend all his money on a souvenir, so I lent him some of the train fare. I said I was sorry, that was for my mom. Well, I guess I can call it even after all we've been through. Thank you. Anyways, we don't gotta worry about selling that medal off if it's a fake. End of story.
Kamoshida will never be proud of that once-in-a-lifetime gold medal ever again. Depending on how you look at it, that punishment might be even worse than death for him.
Now, starting to worry you'll have a lot of time off, huh? Must be nice. For me, it just means more customers and even more work.
Yo.
Another box game for you.
Hey!
What did you get? That thing, and that thing, and that thing.
Oh.
Okay. That's what you order of the TV. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Scene of the crime. Some.
Hey!
A cop drama. Right, a cop drama. Sure. What are we doing now? This is May 2nd. May 2nd. Let me save first. We're doing crossword. Crossword first. Alright, what is this? Time for a trip. Week. Travel. No. Week. What is this? Duck, goose. Goose. That's goose. What's this? 1 of 24. 1 of 24. 1. I have no idea. What is this? A hand sprite. Egg? An egg? Hinged barrier. Gate? Something with G. Golden? Oh, it's golden. Golden wheat. The goose. Yeah, I don't know what the thing is. This one, but whatever, I don't need it. Golden, okay, that's the one. Thank you. I don't know what this word is. 1 of 24. Let me see if I can figure out with the letters that are left. Oh, it's our right. Okay, I see you. Pat, okay, pat. Good job. Clever Emma. Okay, yay, we did the whole thing. They're still missing letters. I thought they were just enough. These are so fun. Yay! Yes, they're fun. I'm not smart enough though. Got a couple though. Proud of myself. Pat myself. And then the other one fully too. I'm smart? No, I'm not smart. Oh, thank you for the pat. Okay. No, there's no command. Golden Week is a holiday that typically spans the end of April to the beginning of May and includes Saturday and Sunday. Golden part of the phrase came from the Japanese broadcasting term golden time, which refers to the most desirable time slot of the day.
All right.
Alright. Nice. Oh wow, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you get a bit smarter after solving these crossword puzzles. You're a weeb. I guess you know your Japanese culture, I don't know. I guess. Okay. What are we doing now? Crafting, okay. Oh no, it's one of those. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. And enjoy the lurk, no problem. Okay. Wait, sold the metal? They told me not to. Alright. Okay. Oh no, we have to do this garbage again. Okay. Yeah, we need to get lucky again with the RNG again. Make 2. Management. Gonna make lockpicks. Whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
Definitely getting better, I can tell by just watching you. Nope, not enough. Wait, ranked up? No, but I need... No, still need the extra.
Alright.
Well then.
No, I don't know. I don't want to go bed. I want reload.
Okay.
Yeah, just keeping. Just want to. I just want to skip. Sure.
Man.
Wow. Some fast text. Okay. No. We are reloading. Dun, dun, dun. And trying this again.
Yeah.
Damien?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
All
not
right.
good enough.
Well then.
Okay.
Okay.
Reloading.
Okay. Yeah.
Damien?
Yes.
Yeah.
Last time it took 3 times.
All right.
Well then.
My luck is terrible. God. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go again.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please. Please. Oh, there we go. Efficient use of materials, you ended up with even more than I had expected. It's
Yes.
cool. Definitely getting better. I can tell
Yeah.
just watching you. There you go.
All right.
Efficiency
Nice.
increase. And the next one. Perfect.
Well then.
Let's go to bed. I go bed now. Okay, now we can move on.
Okay.
Hey, can you hear me? Right? You don't have plans, do you? Come help me out instead of sleeping your life away. We do owe it to him. We'll just have to wait, hurry down, and help him out. Okay.
Sorry I kind of pressured you into doing this.
And now to our next topic, Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist. Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students. Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school? The police are hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question.
Isn't this...
My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore. There were always rumors, sure. Not many people believed them, though. Like, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it?
Seems like it.
Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, all right? More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do.
Okay.
Man.
She really worked this hard. Did you see? It was on the news. No way the school's gonna be able to play dumb after that. I saw it too. Chiyo's name didn't come up, right? Not that I saw. I bet they wanted to keep that part quiet. I'm so glad it's finally over then. All we gotta do is stuff our faces and put this Kamoshida crap behind us. Totally looking forward to the celebration party. I'll try not to let you guys down.
Yes!
Alright, we need to go sell the gold medal tomorrow. Even if the chief wants your help, make sure you turn him down, okay? We gotta take care of business tomorrow. Like we told Lady Anne we would. Make sure you sell that medal. Okay, chillax.
Let's do it.
Yeah, see? And this is... what? 3rd. May the 3rd. It's... what are we doing? Study at LeBlanc. Wait, we want to study. We want to go study. The second at school is at school assembly. We're taking first to assault and sexual abuse. Okay. Talking about Kamoshida. Yeah. I want to study.
Now listen up.
You don't have much time for studying when you go out in the world, so study now while you can.
What do you want to do?
Study.
Make sure you close up.
Okay.
Can I talk?
The other day I saw on TV... oh, didn't mean to distract you. I'll try to stay quiet. Okay. Making some good progress. I can see the wisdom in your eyes behind those glasses. My glasses. Okay.
Well then.
Now, tire yourself and just sleep. Okay. It's Wednesday.
Make sure to do the dishes.
What is this? May the 4th? May the 4th be with you? Okay. Make sure to do the dishes. Do we have to say something? No. When I get back.
Just do it. Don't get cocky with me. Welcome.
Sorry.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
The cause of the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, Is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Leaving that aside, what do you have?
I'll have the house blend, please. Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
What? No, not exactly.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend?
What's it to you? Shujin?
Oh, someone I know goes there as well. I've heard that things are rough right now. A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily? Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
Okay, I just
Alright,
sneak
today's
my
the
way
day
out.
we turn in that metal for cash. You know someplace that'll buy it off you, right?
I guess. Oh, the evening, okay. Second-hand shop. Wanna sell me a gold medal? I know we handle a bunch of junk here, but a medal isn't really the type. Hold on. Okay. Medal isn't really the type of thing we sell. I'm sorry, but I can't buy that off you. Maybe you can try somewhere else? I was sure this place would buy it. Maybe the airsoft shop will buy that off of you. Let's try go there. Sure, but here? No time for detours. Okay, you can't do anything else. So I guess I'll just go to the airsoft. I can even go directly to it. Can I? No. Wow. The game didn't consider that I didn't go there yet. Okay. Okay. You again? What do you want? Oh, did I come here before? I don't remember. Maybe I did. Just remember. I'm just forgetting. I need money. I need to buy this. Ah, a gold medal? Why do you have this? We don't buy any fake or stolen goods here, kid.
Hey.
Hold on a sec. Let me see it. I'm just not gonna ask where you got this. That was 30,000 yen. Sounds right though. Not enough? Both of us know you ain't finding another buyer for that thing. Just take the 30k. Okay. It's almost time. Here, take this with you. It's a thanks for selling me that medal. But best not to open it. Just bring it with you next time you come back here. This is a little weird. Don't worry about it. You're here. Munehisa, why? Yes? There are some matters we'd like to discuss with you today. Go, kid. Okay. Do you know why you were here? I don't know, looking for evidence. You tell me, Mr. Detective. What's your attitude? Well, you guys gonna search me? Go on, do what you gotta do. What was that? An upstanding citizen's supposed to cooperate with the cops, right? Hey, you sure that lead was legitimate? I could have sworn it was. Can you two hurry it up? I got a business to run here. You bastard. Hey, you. What's in the bag, huh? Show me. The kid's just a regular old customer. You can check the tapes if that'll convince you. They'll show everything that's gone down here today. I don't want to be here when the detectives see the footage of me with that gold medal. I should leave. I won't let you get away that easy. Show us what's in the bag. It's the real daddy. The real daddy. Ooh. Ooh. EY? It's none of your business. I should actually be going. All this is starting to feel a little too fishy. Hey, you're talking to a kid, remember? Besides, he's not the one we're here to see. He's a badass, okay. Okay. Okay, if you say so. That's right, Mr. Detective. Maybe next time, try not harassing my customers. See how that goes.
See ya.
Safe trip home, kid. Bye, EY.
What were those detectives doing there? More importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag?
What's in that bag? He told us not to look.
There's no harm in a little peek.
No.
Come on, let's open it up.
No. I'm an accomplice if I see. Oh, too late.
Real gun? Wait.
I told you.
I think it's just a model. It's incredible though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place. Hey, I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later. I mean, it's perfect. Something this real looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
Okay. Paper bag. Anne's calling me.
Oh, hello, it's me. I saw the news. You know, about Kamoshida. It's getting a lot of coverage.
What is this? Doesn't matter. Does it seem right?
I'm still not sure about that. The reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't think we did anything wrong, though. I wonder if we helped those people speak up about it.
It's possible.
That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right?
Nope. I remember.
Good to hear. I already made reservations. You should be really excited about the place I chose, by the way. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. Well, see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Ah, a restaurant of Lady Anne's choosing. Finally, a decent meal. Hey,
Okay.
what do you think we're gonna be eating?
Food. Sushi, barbecue, Chinese, sushi.
Ooh, tuna, sea urchin, and maybe even salmon roe. In any case,
Okay.
I'm surely looking forward to it.
And some tissues. Wanna? All right. Finally having that celebration tomorrow. Can't wait. Okay.
I should write something.
What are we doing now? Now let's do one more day just to get over with the celebration thing. Now we're gonna go study.
Now listen up.
Don't have much time for studying. Blah blah.
What do you want to do?
Study.
Make sure your clothes up.
Can I talk?
No, you can't. Shush. Study. Making good progress. Get that knowledge.
Well then.
I mean, wanna talk? No, I'm studying. Thirsty.
So good.
No wonder Lady Anne chose this place.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all. Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us and Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website?
Yep.
Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
You're planning on eating?
Well, of course I'm gonna eat, but...
This place has a time limit!
Oh.
Oh crap! We only got an hour to eat!
Just 50 minutes left.
I'm not gonna finish all the beef dishes at this pace.
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry.
Okay, they are on a mission.
Oh man, God melts in my mouth.
Seriously? Only meat?
Now, where should I start?
And she's all about the cake.
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Shut up! How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
Sure.
This is just plain grotesque. Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means.
Fine dining? I'll need help.
Leave it all to me. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Oh, this part's cream cheese!
They're not even listening. As I'd expect from the buffet at a top-class hotel. The ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first. Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at?
Oh. Why can I see it? I could a second ago. Oh, new dishes. Let's make sure we get some fish. Okay. Fish, fish, fish. Where's the fish? Is that fish? Yeah, fish.
Ooh, look! There's the fish! I'd prefer it raw, but grilled is great too.
Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot! They noticed you! Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
Oh, how did a child like this end up in here? I certainly hope he didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much. Come,
Karen.
let us go.
What's so bad about kids coming to enjoy a buffet? I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Maybe there are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables.
Okay.
Oh, up close it looks even bigger and more delicious. This giant, sweet... I got distracted.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do. It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway.
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves. Whoa, act fast and get some food! And make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
What's wrong?
Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us, that's all. Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
Okay. Give me a second. Alright. Who's gonna get gold? No, it's fine. Let's pretend to get some food. Okay. Indeed.
Meat! I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any. I got distracted.
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher. It's not even an incident we can take seriously. We should probably look into it.
But we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Yeah, grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going too.
What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch.
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
Okay.
Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal! Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
So the ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public. Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
Alright.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on, but it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people. Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida. Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates, let's head back to the others.
Okay.
You brought a ton back. What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food?
I'm so happy.
It's cute hearing that from someone like you. Just don't get too excited. Got it?
Sure.
You're the last person I want giving advice about that, Ryuji.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no... knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Oh, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever, let's deal with this ourselves.
Okay. So no matter how much we eat, the amount of food we have stays the same.
There's still more?
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
We did it.
Wow. Prepare yourself. Bills with multiple sizes too small.
Oh yeah.
This is a victory for all of us.
Is the game to you?
No, not exactly.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates?
Bruh.
I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, me too. Please, carry me gently.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right? What the?
This bitch.
There's still no update on the case.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
Apologize to Ryuji.
We're in a hurry.
That's not an apology.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last.
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know.
Whoa.
Don't bother with him.
That voice just now.
What the hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but... that dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
That man's voice. So almost like the one from back then.
What's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded.
You not feeling good?
He almost never eats well after all. Plus, I'm always stuck eating canned cat food.
Yeah, that Sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it! What took you so long? Why are you all pissy? Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate. Sounds like a real bitch. Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
We're not.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
What are you thinking?
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
I didn't even think of such a possibility. But it's true that with this power we may be able to help people. With great power comes Great responsibility.
That means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
I want to help people.
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
I guess.
Alright, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
Are you okay being our leader?
Of course.
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Oh, hey, Day Nightfall. First time with the series? No, I played the other version, the original Persona 5. And yeah, this is my first time playing this one. So yeah, not really. Yeah, not more than these two.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? Yeah, I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
The name, right. Should we go with the same name? Give it the other time.
Both cute and luxurious sounding.
Let
me see. How about the diamonds?
Diamonds.
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
What?
What?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Oh no, you idiot! You decide for us.
Team name may be seen by others. Right. Offensive. What does it care? I'm playing it myself. Why can't I put an offensive one? Oh, they can be seen by other people. How do they see them? I don't know which point they see it. Right. Last time I just put shadows, right? I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not original with things. Sure, I can't think of something else. Did I put it on all caps or not? Let's put it with these things. The shit is looks more fancy. No, where's it? There's no O with the. Okay. Oh, this looks stupid. Wait, I didn't even put the H. I'm stupid. Whatever, let's just put it like this. It barely uses them anyway, so whatever. Yeah. Yeah, all caps. Whatever. I think I didn't use all caps last time, but whatever. Mr. Shadows. But these shadows or just shadows? I think it's just shadows. I'm finished. Whatever.
Huh. That's not bad at all.
A good name. For a rookie.
We going with that?
That's okay.
Well, now
Phantom
that the name's
Thieves
set,
assemble.
who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Like a celebrity?
Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a bigwig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Okay.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
Yes. It's all true.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Don't take me for a fool. Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual. A master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
Okay. Nice. We made it. We spent all our money on the buffet, but we officially established the Phantom Thieves, so it was totally worth it. Wow. Phantom Thieves, I'm liking the sound of that. Hope we can really help people. I'm curious about that Phantom Aficionado website too. I wonder who made it. No clue. More importantly, you see the survey on there? I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, there was this approval rating thing, but it was only at like 6%. It's better than I expected. I guess it's not so bad if you put it that way. But don't you just want to get it higher than that? I bet it'll go up tons if we keep taking down big targets. It's pretty damn exciting if you try and think about it like that. You know, you're actually right. Well then, let's keep working hard from this point on. The Thief Stand has been unlocked. You can access the Thief Stand from the or from the title screen. The Thief Stand. The Thieves' Den, you will be able to do various activities such as view art, listen to music, or play card games. May unlock more with story progression, so stop by now and then. Okay, view art, listen to music, play card games. Thieves' Den updated.
Let's do it.
Let me save. Wow, Thieves' Den. 30. 30. Okay. Two of these. Let me send this. What is this? Let me send the celebratory pic I took for today. Celebrating the founding of the Phantom Thieves and celebrating us crashing that classy buffet. Oh, nice. You can cool it with all the celebrating anytime now. Wait, you took that while I was eating? Why didn't you tell me? I did. You just never stopped eating. Anyways, this is our start as the Phantom Thieves. We're gonna take the world by storm. All the shitty adults in the world better watch out for us. Okay, we have photos now. I guess that's the Thieves' Den update, maybe? Okay. What do we have to do? Is it something? Yeah, we're just gonna hit the plant, the bionutrients. Okay. Plant nutrients. Yes. All of them? I think. Or just one. I guess just one.
Oh!
Some recently priced nutrients is ought to bring a bit of life back to this plant. I think we give you all of them. Oh. Nice. Kindness level 2, baby. I'll consider it.
Yes.
Should do it for a while.
Nice.
It's pretty healthy for now. Okay. Yeah, you could just abuse the nutrients. You could just give it anything, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna save here and call it for the day. Yeah. Okay, so that's that part of the story done. And over the whole Kamoshida thing, we can into Madarame now, I guess. So yeah, that's a good stopping point for today.
I should write something.
Oops. Oh, sure. Save again. Just in case. Alright. But yep, that's gonna be it for this stream and for all the streams this weekend. So yeah. Yeah, I'll be back next Friday with something, not sure what yet. We'll see. And yeah, oh well, I might be starting a new series next weekend because I finished Uncharted. So yeah, yep, maybe a new series next weekend. We'll see. But yep, for now that's gonna be it for today. So yep, thank you everyone that stopped by today and any other days of the weekend. Thank you Alo for the host earlier. And yeah, hope everyone has a good rest of their Sunday. Hope everyone had a good weekend. And I hope this week is gonna be good for you. Yeah. And yeah. Again, thank you everyone for stopping by. And I'll see you all next Friday. Bye bye everyone. Take care.